I'm not sure what side of the lake they're on. I'm kind of taking a risk, but I'm going to make my way towards them until I can find out for sure. Well, I think they're on my side. I just got to get up on top of this ridge. Oh, we got one on the roost. Oh, a third one just pitched down. We got 3 on the ground. They're right over the top of this ridge. I might have pushed in too close. When I hit the pot call, they gobble, but they're probably now 80 to 100 yards away, but they seem to be staying right there. All right, now they're starting to move away from me. All right, once again, I can hear Matt Dale talking about being a good woodsman. So instead of walking towards them, I'm gonna go back down here towards the lake. And I'm gonna walk the edge of the lake in the direction that they're heading to. See if I can't cut them off. Alright, I just hit a crow call because I haven't heard them in a while. And they're quite a ways straight in front of me. There's another swamp over this way. Depending on which way they follow the swamp, I could set up on them. If they go the other direction, I would just be chasing them. Alright, well, I got over here. Right down here's that other swamp I was talking about. And they did go the other direction. They're going around the swamp the other way. Yeah, they're still gobbling. They're way on the other side of this swamp now. I don't know. Maybe I'll make my way towards them. It's either that or go back to the truck and drive to another piece of this public. And I hate to leave birds to find birds. I know they're here. I can hear them. It's just not a good situation because normally when I try to go after these birds, it doesn't work out. But at least right now they're being vocal and I know where they're at. So I'll see if I can get close to them. And I'm trying to stay tight to this swamp right here because I can still hear them gobbling. I'm kind of working parallel with them right now. They're either going to go out into the open field or they're going to cut up the edge of this woods once we get up here. So I'm trying to get ahead of them. The only thing working to my advantage right now is there's a ridge between where they're at and where I'm at. And luckily, they went on the high side of that ridge, on the other side of that ridge. sight of them. They've gone silent on me, so I'm not sure where they're at. I belly crawled about 40 yards to get up to this down tree, and they're not responding to any of my calls. Trying to put a stalk on them. It could have worked out really well, but it didn't. Another thing I'll add is this flock has been pretty heavily hunted. The first week of season, when I drove by this section of woods, there were a couple vehicles parked in here. So people know about these birds. People are hunting these birds. So maybe it's time to just leave these birds alone and see if I can strike up a bird somewhere else. I might make my way back to the truck. Alright, well, I sat here for about 30 more minutes and it's been dead quiet, so time to head back to the truck, and I'll probably try a different spot. I go back to work tomorrow night, so I gotta be a little aggressive, cover a lot of ground, just keep calling. So I'm gonna keep walking. Alright, well, I just got a tom to respond, but unfortunately it's the same toms that I was hunting this morning on the opposite side of the lake. So they're firing back up again over there. I've not had any birds respond on this side of the lake. So I think what I'm gonna do, see if I can't get responses somewhere else. I know those toms are over there. At this point, they're not going anywhere. I know that whole area over there pretty well. I've hunted it a lot during deer season. If I can't get another response somewhere else, then I can go back there and I could try to roost them again tonight. Well, I didn't strike up any birds at the last two spots I was at, so jumped in the truck and I was just gonna cruise back towards the south side of this private and make a decision where I wanted to go. And as I was coming down this dirt road, two bearded birds crossed the road right in front of me. I stopped the truck way back. That side of the road is private, this side is public. I went up to the parking lot, which is about a quarter mile up the road, and unfortunately there was 2 cars and 3 hunters getting ready to go out. So I just asked them real quick which way they were headed, and as soon as he said he thought they were going to go that way, I said, well, then I'll go this way, which is where the birds just crossed. So I know there's 2 birds in here right now, so I'm just waiting here a few minutes to let them get up in the woods. I don't want to bust them. I've been here for about an hour. It's been dead quiet. Well, I just had some dinner. Tomato soup with some garlic croutons. That is really good if you've never tried it. So now I'm heading into another spot. It's mostly hardwoods. There's a swamp over here to the right. There's a big field with another hardwoods way across over there. If I don't hear anything here, I plan on going back to where I started this morning. I'll just call every so often on the edge of the woods, and I can make my way all the way around, and I think I can cover more area. Well, I'm heading back to the truck. I've made my way about 3/4 of the way around. I just cannot seem to strike up a bird. This is only my second year turkey hunting, so I don't have a lot of experience to go off of, but last year I was seeing a lot of turkey. I was seeing hens, I was seeing toms. They were gobbling. They were much more vocal last year. Today has been a really quiet day. And I know I've watched some of the other YouTube videos. Some days the turkey just aren't vocal. But as a new turkey hunter, I internalize it and feel like it's because I'm not doing something right, or my calling isn't good enough, or I'm not in the right position, or shouldn't use the decoy, you know, that type of thing. Turkey hunting can be frustrating. I'm gonna go back to the birds I left this morning. You know, the ones where I said I hate to leave birds to find birds. Well, I'm gonna head back to those birds. I'm not hearing any birds out there. I've called a few times, so I'm not going to worry about trying to roost a bird. If it's not raining in the morning, I'm going to be out here somewhere. I might even try that new state game area that I scouted last month for deer. I'm just going to call tonight and head home, so we'll see what happens in the morning.